unleash your potential with Leo and the Lion Code and the 100 Power Week program. Now we have for you a reality check that we want you to do, because we're going to show you income examples here, and none of these are guaranteed, of course, but they are realistic illustrations of what can be achieved with hard work, discipline, and a learning attitude. Now, don't be misled by claims that high earnings are easily achieved. But what we have is something that, if we could show you a way to have as much money as you want and personal freedom, would you be interested? And of course, any sane human being would say yes, because I'm only asking you to invest maybe 8 minutes or so of your time. And what is going on in the world today is absolutely fascinating, because the current world population is 7.1 billion people, and it's growing as fast as it's ever done, so that the net growth this year is anticipated to be something like 23 million people coming onto the planet and coming into this time. And in terms of government and economics, public health care expenditure is $1 billion US there, and 1.1 billion on education. And this is the segment that we see as the biggest potential that we have, where education and training and learning is where our business is positioned. Now, the world is changing and moving faster and faster, so 754,000 new book titles published this year compares to 63 million newspapers circulated today. An indicator that things are moving faster, people want more immediacy, people want things and access to things quicker. Again, television sets is part of the old world, 88,000 sold today, about 653,000 mobile phones. And of course, 2.5 billion people connected to the internet today, with 55 billion emails sent today. The biggest game changer, the biggest change on our planet and in human history really, is what's happening with the internet, connecting people, globalization, instant communications, instant sharing of knowledge. And this, for me, is kind of where I see that 2013, what's going on is an acceleration of pace and more change than you've seen before ever. Life in 2013 is amazing. There's more money, there's more wonders, there's more freedom, more adventure, more opportunities than ever before in 200,000 years of human history. How does our brains cope with this sort of information, and how do we scale this? Well, let me attempt to do that for you on this screen here now. This British Airways plane is 200 meters long, which means that this represents 200,000 years of human history. Modern history is 2,000 years, if we just arbitrarily decide on a year 0 and year 2000. 2,000 years of human history looks like this compared to all of the evolutionary time that we've been here as a species. So we are the last 1 meter at the front end of that airplane. But what is absolutely crazy is the last 25 years, the World Wide Web, the internet. That a thin red line right at the front of that airplane, and in that thin red line is so much opportunity, so much crazy, game-changing stuff going on that our primate brains can't even cope with analyzing this in a meaningful way. Some people are living today, they're living lives that our ancestors, that our parents, that our grandparents couldn't even imagine. There's richness, wealth, there's abundancy, that we're creating cityscapes that are out of this world, and we are having experience where we can just jump out of airplanes, we can go around the world, we can travel, we can have this extraordinary lifestyle, and it is available at the moment to a small group of people who've cottoned on to what's going on, that are accessing all of this lifestyle choices, if you like, that we couldn't even begin to imagine when I was growing up as a kid. There are so many wonders in the world today, and all of these are available to you to experience, to have the thrills, to have the references that you couldn't even begin to imagine. I live my life on airplanes and I travel the corners of the globe building a global business. My father couldn't even imagine that. The idea of a private jet, the idea of a luxury car, some of these things are so outlandish, yet today people are resting in infinity swimming pools on the South Pacific Oceans because they have access to financial centers like Dubai. You have the miracles of the world where you could travel and see Walt Disney, and you can do that either in Hong Kong or in America or any number of Walt Disney sites around the world. And people are having a blast. People are going to rock concerts. People are living a life of abundance. Yet, most of us are conditioned by ancient brains and ancient thinking. The reason that you are not going around and participating and taking part in the wonders of the world that are available today, the reason that you're not as wealthy as you want to be, the reason that you're not in the gold markets, the reason that you're not sharing in a global multicultural business like Leo, is that you made choices before. And what you have to ask yourself is, why not you? Why can't you have what other people are now having? And the reason is, and there is a simple answer, most people are stuck in choices they made yesterday and ignore the amazing choices available today. What that means is that you might have looked at Leo a few years ago and decided, no, I'm not interested in that sort of thing. And you made that choice and you set yourself up for autopilot. Your parents might have told you that you need to get a proper job, or that you need to get a career with a big global company, you need to do this, you need to do that. And that was the right choice, maybe 50 years ago. Today, there are many, much more compelling choices available to people. And we're going to take another few minutes of your time to show you one such choice that is bang on trend and will affect more people than the Industrial Revolution when it started. Our business model is going to be touching millions of people in the next few short years and will change the lives and fortunes of many of those people. First, we're going to propose to you to purchase a £10 product. Now, this is something that we're fiercely proud of in Leo, called the Lion Code, and this is a program that's got over 25 years of experience packed into some 2.5 hours worth of training. 7 parts to help you identify what you want using NLP and corporate training standards devised for Fortune 500 companies in multiple languages on any platform that you can imagine, from a desktop to a laptop to a PC to a Mac to a smartphone, either iPhone or Android, doesn't matter. You can get access to this material, which is interactive, so it's not just us pushing cutting-edge knowledge to you, but you can participate with the program. At the conclusion, you can get a certificate of completion, and we have today thousands of satisfied students and customers in over 50 countries who've shared in this material. This is part of the Leo core line, so the Lion Code is your first step to this future that I'm talking about. Because by purchasing the Lion Code, you also become a member of Leo totally free of charge, with many, many benefits. So the Lion Code training in itself is kind of a £100 training product. The online marketing system is £99. The personal referral website, we could argue easily that this is worth £99. The state-of-the-art back office that you get as a Leo member, £99. We could again argue that all of these things are worth £400. But we're not going to charge you £400 for this. We're going to charge you £10. We want to make this for you an irresistible offer that you can't say no to, because if you don't say no to it, other people will also say yes to it. Now, you purchase the Lion Code, you access the material, you enjoy the material, you recommend it to a few people, you stay engaged and earn rewards with our program. And through the viral nature of our platforms, the rewards can be absolutely amazing, where very, very quickly you can get yourself to a stage where you could earn up to £1,000 a week just on the Lion Code program, the 100 Power Weeks program, as we call it, alone. On the back end of that, we have a whole business model where the rewards that you can get are much more compelling than just £1,000 a week. But we start there because we want to give you the no barrier to entry, friction-free access to our business, and then up your engagement. Now, what's the catch? The catch is most people are stuck in choices they made yesterday and will ignore the amazing choices available today. Now, I don't know if this is for you or not, but what I want you to do is I want you to buy the Lion Code. I want you to find out more, and because you're here by invitation, I want you to speak to the person who invited you here, and they will give you more information. There's also a few buttons for you to click on this website where you can look at the income calculator to see how the money mounts up with our duplicatable viral program, and there's much more longer presentations and more in-depth presentations also available. Find out more and get involved. It's good for you, and it's good for your financial future.